The difference between being busy and productive is a very, very prominent thing in this time, and it's something I struggle with, and a lot of people struggle with too. It comes down to how you want to be perceived and how you want to feel versus what you're actually doing. So, an example would be setting yourself a 3 hour time block to do something that only really needs 30 minutes of focused work to accomplish. Whether it's like a business plan, whether it's journaling or a research study, kind of anything that can occupy your time to achieve a goal, a small goal that you want to work on for the day or for the week. You want to fill up your time for the day and feel like you're busy, and what that creates is an illusion for yourself, and it is very it's a lie to yourself by trying to make yourself feel busy. And what happens is you don't do a lot and you look back and you regret it and say, oh wow, I've spent 2 weeks and I haven't even done 40% of what I'm trying to accomplish. Really, the thought of being busy is the fear of having idle time and feeling like every single second of your day has to be squeezed out of worth. You have to make sure that every single second that I spend in this life has to be put into something productive. That is actually an illusion, because rest is a form of reset, and it actually adds to productivity. It's a part of its cycle. You cannot be productive 24/7. It's something that Allah has made us this way, where you work and you need to rest, and then you work and then you have to rest to get that energy back and that focus back. And there's these graphs that are out there, these studies of how one loses their attention over a period of time, and that's why this whole concept of the Pomodoro study came in, where you would study for 20 minutes and take a 5-minute break, or do a 45-minute study and a 15-minute break. I remember I followed that when I was in my first year of university in 2020. I would have a video playing in the background. I would follow that cycle. And I mean, all of that is to say is that you cannot expect to have a full life of just productivity. Rest is a part of the process. Relaxation is a part of the process. Social time where it's not only about your own goals in life, is actually good time, because that time allows you to get that energy that's required for you to work towards whatever goals you have. And it's really a message to the productivity, obsession focused people that are so obsessed with the idea that I need to be perfect in what I do. I have to make these hours I'm spending worthwhile for myself. You have to be more selfless, less selfish, because other people deserve your time as well. And you deserve it to yourself, to give yourself that time to relax and not chase this idea of being busy and be so what is it? Be kind of hypnotized or just confused, thinking that productivity is about being busy 24/7. Yeah, make sure that you have that time where you actually assess it, where I know that 30 minutes of said action is actually going to be productive in saving me that extra 3 hours that I don't need, and 3 hours that I can spend with family, friends, my loved ones, resting, doing things that aren't contributing to my small goals that I set for the week. And it's an Islamic concept as well, to allow your body to rest and not to overburden yourself with things, and not to overstress yourself and cause yourself to have excessive concern and excessive doubt and excessive fear. That's really what that life will lead into, this whole concept of perfectionism and self-criticism. Add a touch of self-compassion into your life, and you will be a lot more better off than trying to chase 24 hours of productivity, which is not even possible to begin with. Make more realistic goals, and that helps a lot. And we'll discuss more in other kind of videos.